Here's my second video talking about what's wrong with modern people. This one's just going to be about MGTOWS. Today's modern MGTOWs are to blame for women's isolation and not getting dates, not having kids, not getting married, and if they do have kids, being single moms, like, pretty much immediately once the kid shat out, the dad's gone. I don't know about where you guys live, but here there's a overabundance of MGTOWs. I'm talking about lone 20 to 30-something-year-old men driving around with their dogs in tow. They have 1 to 6 dogs. They're kind of like Jesse Holmes from Life Below Zero, except they're here, not in Alaska. But that's just an example of the type of guy I'm talking about. So if you've seen Life Below Zero and the character Jesse Holmes, and he's perfectly happy being isolated with dogs and doesn't want a bitch in his life. And he's like 40 now, probably 42. So you go around, you see guys with dogs in tow, walking or driving. They dart in and out of your local grocery store. They won't make eye contact with you. They don't say hello. They don't hold doors open. And they have a problem with women. It could be mommy issues, and likely is. It could be a prior relationship that they felt was bad. It could be that they owe child support and ran. But I'm blaming MGTOWs for women's isolation. Women of reproductive age are not having children because there's no mates. Because MGTOW has boomed out of control. And there's no hope. They keep joining up in their club. Now, my prior video talked about blaming Gen Z bull-nose-ringed women for making men not interested in women. So again, yes, those hipster women started it, but the MGTOWs aren't backing down. So the gender war continues. In my town, there's evidence based on this. In my town, our maternity ward fucking closed about 13 years ago for lack of births. So, if there's not enough babies being born in your town, you can ask yourself, is there enough people having sex? No. So, I might disclose my town at some point, I might not, but it's in Northern California. And, again, some people will disagree. Your region might have it better than mine. Ladies, speak up. Men, speak up. Go ahead, comment my video. Share your thoughts. Disagree. Agree. Like it. Dislike it. I'm open to hear your opinions. But I want you to be open to my opinion and understand that I'm speaking for myself and what I'm observing where I live and around the country when I'm online on other people's live streams or social media that are long distance. Anyway, back to MGTOWism. So these men between 20 and 40, they are isolated by choice with dogs, sometimes cats. They treat their dogs and cats 50 times better than people. They would easily let a bitch sleep outside on the sidewalk while their dog is curled up next to them in bed. And then they'd put their cats on the couch that the woman could have slept on. Meaning the furry animals, which they call their kids often. These MGTOWs call them their kids, which is fucking stupid. And, they call them their fur babies, but Their concern for people is less than zero. It's just them and their furry companions. So, again, isolation for ladies. There's the men complaining they're isolated. Take a look at how you behave. Are you favoring your cats and dogs over bitches? Are you favoring your cats and dogs over people in general? Do you ever see someone in need and help them, or are you doting on Spot, Woof Woof, and Mew Mew at the food supply for animal store? You know, I'm just saying, you know, if you're at Petco once a week and doting on Spot, Ranger, Mew Mew, and Simba, and you're shitting on people around you, you're the problem. Goodbye.